there, I'm the base manager and welcome back to Timberborn, my friends. Now, today we are going to make great use of the industrial area that we have built last episode, and we are going to build our second district. A few episodes ago I told you guys that we needed to close this area off so that we can prevent this water from going outside of the map, right? This is a very large area of water that we can conserve to ourselves for future droughts and whatnot. So it would be very beneficial for us to close this little gap over here. Not only that, but last episode we discovered that we needed iron, and as you could see, we need iron for this thing, for example. And as you could see over here, we do have a significant... disgusting noise. We have a significant amount of iron over there, and we also have a mine over here. If we really need to, we can both mine iron from here and from here. Now, I have observed the land, and I can tell you one thing, it's not gonna be easy to create a path from here all the way over here. It's gonna take a very long time just to set up the path, because we'll have to connect from here into here using a bridge. That's easy. Then we have to go all through here, hugging the mountain, bridge it over here, once again go through here, probably even bridge this little gap over here, right, go up the mountain and into here. I kind of want to build our city somewhere around here, so we can even go like this and into the city through here. Yeah, this is gonna be very difficult. Now, luckily for us, there is no longer district size, so we can pretty much build the road all the way over here and even build a couple of things, and then put down the district thingy and sever off the path. But in any case, that's pretty much the idea. Building the city over here, we then can utilize these banks as farming. There is plenty of food over here and a bunch of trees. So I think that we are going to be cool on resources. Once we have set up, we build the dam, we collect resources, and we then just have a small population over here to maintain the dam and do any little bit of work around here, and that's pretty much it. So, with that in mind, let's put the plan into practice, shall we? Alright, so an initial path could be something like this, and using ladders going over there. It's gonna be a bit disgusting, my friends, as we'll have to sneak around the mountain, so it's not gonna be pretty, well, it is what it is, right? We'll go through here, try to make this as straight as humanly possible, and then we can even go through here, maybe. Let's see, can we go around the mountain? Well, technically we can, but there is no point. So let's just go like this, right? Right, and then we use these ones like so. And we have arrived. There is a lot of sneaking around, that much is certain. Well, I mean, let's just say that this countryside road will not be viewed by a lot of city dwellers. Only the transporter beavers will actually see this disgusting road, but the view will be quite pleasant. You see, they'll be able to see all of this beautiful nature on their travels between districts. Now, in order to expedite the process, my friends, we are gonna just do a few things to help us out. We are gonna have... well, that's not good, but well, we're gonna have additional foresters going. In fact, I'm gonna give it higher priority, because this one cannot plant trees fast enough to cover for our current consumption, and this way we'll... Oh, here comes the drought, but that's totally fine, it's totally okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, this guy cannot plant fast enough, as we can see. Our dude's... mine faster than this dude can plant, so this one will come to help him out, and then we'll even plant additional trees over here. I mean, it's not gonna be anything out of the ordinary, right? It's like just a couple extra trees, but hey, every little bit helps. Well, we might have flooded a little bit, you know, as sometimes it happens, sometimes you do flood your systems, but it's fine, you know, everything is fine. We were able to save a bunch of water. Well, not really, God damn it. Like, man, like it was flooded. Oh, it's still gonna flood. It's still gonna flood a little bit. Okay. For a moment I thought I had just wasted all the water that I have been carefully monitoring for the past 3 days. But in any case, I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, right. Sorry, my friends, I just got lost in thought. Yeah, I think I might even need another forester right in here, my friends. 3 foresters might be able to plant all the things, and I'm also thinking about giving priority to this thing over here, so that we can access this bountiful logging area over here and devastate it for future use as farmland, right? We are gonna need a bunch of farmland, and this is prime location for that. We can just make like a channel in the middle for the water to fertilize everything, and boom! Beautiful farmland. So let's go over here and collect all of these logs to put towards our industry. And the drought is over. Nothing got destroyed or dried up because of it. It's you know, everything went fine as per usual. Yeah, these routes, at least so far, nothing out of the ordinary that we can't withstand. When it comes to the process over here, yeah, not a lot was done. However, I got myself entertained by expanding our staircase into... Sorry, I just got interrupted by this. Kind of important not to let anything get super dried out. But yeah, I just got myself entertained with the staircase to nowhere. I was just laying down the stair pattern. I was gonna put it on the inside, but then I changed my mind midway and I put it on the outside. I kinda like it better. You can better see the stairs, so I can just think it looks a little bit better, so yeah. We can pretty much build infinitely this apartment complex. As long as you need beds, we can build this. And speaking about beds, yeah, these dudes already filled up the row of thingies that we built, so how about we unlock new housing thingies? We do have a billion science, so yeah, let's do the double lodge. Sure, let's see. It's slightly taller, you know. It can unload the beaver straight into the second floor. How many people does one of these take? 6 versus 3. It's mostly because it's cheaper, but it kind of looks neat. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's build a row of these things, like over here. Like people over here will have. I don't know why we built like this road to nowhere. It's for things. It's for maintenance purposes. Okay, let's go with that. Just out of curiosity, how do the triple lodges look like? Let me just take a... Oh, they are slightly bigger. I see, so we could technically like do 2 of these with another one of this. I like that. I like the sound of that. Let's build a couple of these over here. Especially because, well, I did kind of a dummy. Kinda. Not really, but it's kinda. Totally planned, you see. I used them... double platforms instead of single platforms over here because I was a dum-dum. So in a way, we really needed to use these double and triple lodges, because otherwise the beavers would have no way of entering into their housing complexes. Oh, I just discovered something, my friends. You see these little tent thingies? We can build double platforms on top of that, and single platforms as well. Amazing! You know what? Where is science? Not science. The thingy, the well-being. Yeah, one medical bed right there. Another one over there. In fact, we can put another one over there and another one over there. We can also put the teeth grindstone, like for example over there. If I can access it, let me go into a different layer. Like for example, this one over here. Oh, these stairs are not connected. This can complicate things, but no more. There we go. So yeah, we can like put these little bit of thingies in these free spaces, it's a far better spot than, you know, like just in random spots. And yeah, we can fit a bunch of these in those tiny little corners. Yeah, fantastic, my friends. Oh, would you look at this? I was so distracted that I didn't even notice that the path was completed, my friends. Alrighty, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. So let's see. I know that I'm gonna need to put a district center somewhere around here. Don't I need to district crossing? But oh, so we're probably gonna need this one as well, right? I think these are like the good transporter thingies. These dudes transport goods between different districts. Please let me be right. I think so. Yeah. That's like the name District Crossing. It's not like super like on the nose. Ah, wait, I was mistaken. I thought this was a building. No. Look at this. This is like a gate that we need to build to do stuff. Like, for example, we can build it over here, like somewhere around here. But, yeah, oh. I see. Okay, we'll have to put this down, like, some time down the line. But for now, I'm just gonna build a couple of things around here before I send the final things with District Center and the District Crossing, because I'm afraid that once we have built these things, we'll no longer be able to send builders from here to finish off things over here. Okay, so things that we need to build for our survival. We need a warehouse to put the berries in, right? Let's put the warehouse right there. We also need these tanks over here. We don't have any more science, but small tanks are good enough. We need small tanks for water harvesting purposes, right? Let's put 3 of them. Water pumps. The thing about the water pumps, I think we can build it from here, maybe? Kinda. It's not gonna be pretty or anything, but it will work, I think. We need to build like platforms over there in order to sustain the thingy. So let's do that. Let's go like this and like this. We can put one right there. Another one right there. All right. 1 pump for you and 1 pump for you. 2 pumps should be more than enough. All right. The water will never be as high as this level over here, because we can't raise the water too much, otherwise we'll just flood our entire city over here. Like, there is not a lot of depth into this map. There is like a large bays, but the bays are not that deep, so if we start flooding things over here, we'll just like flood everything backwards, so we need to be careful about that, which means that yeah, like this over here, it's totally safe. We need that. This will be taken care of by the berry thingies. Gatherers. Okay, thank you. We'll build a bridge and go grab those later. And we are also gonna need the wood. So lumberjack flags over here for now. We can even go for the scavenger flags later. But right now I just want to get rid of the trees. And the final thing is where to put the logs. Like maybe over here. Maybe over here, I said. There we go. Bam, beautiful. All of our storage kind of neatly compacted and everything. I think that should be it for now. If we can get this built, the initial survival of our beavers will be guaranteed. Everything else can be taken care afterwards. Here comes another drought. We were not able to build the district before, and I think we're only going to finish this project after, because you know what, this is all gonna be dried out and whatnot, and I think it would not be a good idea to send beavers over here without water, without a way to get the water, and without a way to really accumulate a bunch of things. This is gonna be dried out. Yeah, it's gonna be terrible. Hopefully it's not gonna be dried out for so long that it dies, and then we have a problem, because we need to replant all of these things. Yeah, that actually might be a problem. Hopefully not these droughts. And you know, since we are already here and we need a few extra things to build, let's build a couple of houses over here just to make sure that, you know, the dudes already have access to, yeah, this hasn't worked the way I thought it would. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Let's just build a couple of houses, make sure that everybody has access to everything. Well, the bare minimum, of course. And yeah, whenever the drought is over, we'll open up the next district. 8 days of drought. Ooh, boy. I think the plants are not gonna be able to survive 8 days. These ones over here. I think it's 6 days that they can last without water. Whenever this dries out, we will see. If we really if this cannot hold the 8 days, we'll just open up a little bit of our water near the end of the drought. I'm pretty certain it's gonna be fine. But yeah. This is definitely gonna suck a little bit. They can hold 8 days while drying. Maybe. Near the end of the drought, we'll just open up the dam and let it rip. We should be able to save the plants. I think. What? I've been controlling my water very well throughout this drought. Okay, I don't let this thing get dried or anything. Everybody's going thirsty. I am suspicious that we might not have enough water pumps over here. It's just a tingling sensation that I have in the back of my mind that tells me maybe we need a couple extra pumps, because yeah, this is getting a little bit ridiculous. I mean, this is not overkill. No, of course not. Alright, I kinda need you guys to stop making babies, okay? We went from less than 100 beavers to almost 200. That's a bit ridiculous, okay, beavers? In less than 1 year, or 2 years in this case, you guys made way too many babies. You need to chill out for a moment, okay? Okay, the drought is almost over. These things can still hold on for 2.5 days. So I think we're gonna be cool. Yeah, I've been so concerned trying to get this rolling, because as you can see, things are getting a little bit out of hand. But I think we might be able to control it now, with all of these new pumps built. It's not that we don't have the water. As you can see, we still have a good amount of water. Is that we cannot pump it out of the river fast enough. Food is also becoming a problem, as we can see. So yeah, these dudes just made way too many babies, way too quickly. We should probably make a rubber factory somewhere around here. My god, things are getting a little bit complicated. I was so happy, it didn't click in my head, but we technically built 2 stories worth. We doubled the amount of housing space we had. It's only natural we double our population, and I did not take into consideration to double my water supply and to double my food supply, so it's only natural that we are going through this. Now, this wasn't exactly how I intended on doing things, but given the current circumstances that we find ourselves into, we'll have to go into full emergency mode and just put carrots wherever we can. Whenever there is a little bit of a green space, guess what? We're gonna put down a couple of carrots. Once these trees are gone, carrots in their place. Oh my, things are gonna be complicated for the near future for these guys. Well, given that the circumstances are not exactly in our favor, you know what, friends, I think I'm gonna call in this new district over here. Must be separated by a crossing. Sure thing. Do not worry, I'm gonna do that. At least those beavers that we're gonna send that way are kinda gonna survive. I say kinda because, you know, the next route is probably gonna be problematic and whatnot. That's a problem for future me to deal with and not present me, you see. Yeah, let's just go. This, bam, and then we can put this thing right in here. Perfect. Now we need to migrate population. District 1. Automatic immigration enabled. No. How do I need to just see this thing. Oh, we can just set numbers of dudes. We have 9 shelters, so we can send 10 dudes. So guess what? 10 dudes it is. Let's send them this way. and start populating this thing with like lumberjacks, harvesters, water pump dudes, and yeah, at least these guys are gonna be a-okay, right? They're gonna be able to get enough resources for themselves. The other dudes, well, maybe they won't. The situation is not appearing to get any better, my friends. But well, let's get the metal stuffs. That's why we are here in the first place. Well, I mean, we are here to get not a dam and to get some metals, like 2 beavers, 1 stone kind of deal, right? So let's start getting sad metal. We do have a couple of dudes not doing anything over here on this district. Well, actually we don't, but we'll find someone. We'll find someone to fill those roles, don't worry. And let's start getting some scrap metal. We'll melt sad metal eventually. Yeah. Now, I would really like to be able to transfer some stuff from here into the other side, but as you can see, we are currently still in a little bit of a crisis. So things are, shall we say, really complicated. Water and food are becoming somewhat of a challenge. Yeah, I did not see this coming. It was like, my food storage is full, and now my food storage is empty. I even expanded the food storage over here, because, you know, I was afraid that these kinds of things could happen. We do have more storage. I can't press it right now. But yeah, we do have a bunch more storage. Like, come on, game. Yeah, right there. For the foods, but it just got depleted immediately. Yeah, until this thing starts growing and providing us with the resources we need, I don't think we're gonna be able to stabilize. I mean, maybe we'll be able to stabilize. We have like some berries coming from here, some carrots coming from here. Maybe we might be able to do it. Put a big emphasis on maybe. Well, just because tragedy is happening in District 1, nothing is stopping us from developing the dam that is gonna save the lives of these beavers in District 2, right? It's not their problem, everything is fine over here. They do have food, they do have water, so why do they care, right? Right, so let's start building this thing. It's gonna be necessary sooner rather than later, so why not? And you see, because the problem was not contained, natural selection is starting to take place. The strong survive, the weak do not. Yeah, I suppose we'll have to let the population regrow itself. Naturally, disregard that, it is only taking a nap. And therefore I'm just gonna pause all of these buildings, prevent them from making any more babies. Okay, please stop making babies so, like, dramatically, alright? And hopefully, because the population has now dwindled, we'll be able to control it a lot better. We'll be able to have all the food for everybody and all the water, which is still a problem, by the way, even though we have our population back to its levels and we have doubled the amount of, you know, thingies. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting, I can tell you that much. Oh, and we have another drought. Fan-freaking-tastic. And unfortunately for us, this thing is not yet complete. Ooh, I don't like the sound of that. This is gonna be spelling disaster for us, I can tell you that much. Well, just in the nick of time, my friends, we were able to finish that off before the beginning of this drought, but guess what? Over here things are far more complicated, my friends. Far more complicated. We still don't... we were not able to stabilize. We're starting to lose workers like a lot, and we are not able to replace them. Yeah, as you can see, like, we are losing workers very, very fast. This might spell disaster for this population, but you will only be able to see if we're able to survive in the next episode, my friends, because today, even though things end in disaster, at least we were able to fulfill our objective for today, which was creating this little district over here. Because, yeah, things are really complicated. It's not like we don't have the food. The problem is, like, as you can see, nothing is working, because the second the carrot is plucked from the ground, everybody just leaves their workplaces to go try and grab that freaking carrot. And the problem is, nothing gets done that way. And because nothing gets done, there is no carrots getting pulled from the freaking ground. There is no water being pulled from the freaking river. There is no resources being produced anywhere, and everybody is fucking dying because they just don't like keep their themselves in their workplace. Like, you see, like, this dude just went there and immediately effed off. Immediately, because there is a carrot available. And therefore, this thing is not pumping water now, because, like, the dude is over there. It's redonkulous, I tell you, redonkulous. But well, enough ranting. I think, yeah, at least the hunger is getting stabilized, so eventually people should stop dying, and we should be able to regrow our population nice and steadily. But will we be able to stop the constant population decline? Like I said, you will only be able to see that in the next episode. So, with all of that said, my friends, I hope that you've enjoyed this episode and that you are enjoying the series so far. If you are, please consider subscribing and help the channel grow. And leave a like and a prayer for all the beavers lost this episode. But in the meantime, this is the Base Manager, signing out. Bye bye.